Jim, just sum up your emotions for us after that one.
Well, everybody's really pleased, as you can imagine. You know, the dressing room is a happy place right now. You know, away from home, it's always difficult. We knew that it wasn't going to be straightforward tonight. Dunfermline are a very well organised team. They get, you know, lots of bodies back behind the ball, and we had to find a way to win the game late on. It's as simple as that. You know, I thought the first 45, I thought we had plenty of control in the game. We spoke about trying to get our fullbacks on and trying to work that switch of play, and I thought we had a little bit of success with that. Delighted to get our noses in front. Great strike from Grimshaw, and obviously Kai doing what all good attacking players do: follow things in, you know, anticipate the goalkeeper spilling it, and you know, delighted he got on the end of it to put our noses in front. Second half, then, you know, it became a little bit scrappy for my liking. I thought we lost a little bit of control, especially after the equaliser. You know, we were up the other end of the pitch, up around about Dunfermline's 18-yard box, and got hit on the counter-attack. We had plenty of men behind the ball, but unfortunately, you know, the surface was difficult tonight. It was quite bobbly and soft and kept coming away from underneath the guy's feet. And, you know, you saw that in the first half with the Dunfermline goalkeeper slipping and nearly gifting Louis a goal. Unfortunately, Gal loses his footing. It's not something that happens very often, but on this occasion it's cost us. And you know, the thing that pleases me most again is the character and the spirit and the reaction from the players. You know, we were rattled a little bit for about 5 minutes, I felt, after the game, but once everything settled down again and we made the substitutions, we got, you know, likes of Glass and Mockery on the ball in the middle of the park along with Sibbald. We then started to control the game again, and just delighted that we could, you know, go and get that winner so late on.
Chances were at a wee bit of a premium in the first half. I know you say we had total control of it, but it sometimes just takes a wee break of the ball to keep us spilling it, and then Kai's there to touch it home. Yeah,
we had a couple of other scrappy ones, if you remember, in and around about the 6-yard box. Just, you know, it didn't fall kindly enough to us. Glenn Middleton tries a back heel on the line, it gets blocked. Decky Gal later on, Louis Moult has put one on, you know, I played to him, and unfortunately the Dunfermline guys get a good block in. But look, you've got to credit Dunfermline sometimes as well. They get lots of bodies back in there. They're playing with a back three, 2 holding midfielders. There's always 7 or 8 guys behind the ball, so it's not as straightforward as you know, what people might think. You have to work hard for those goal scoring opportunities. The second half again, you know, I thought we had, you know, some really good chances. You know, Louis is disappointed with the header. I felt he could have went back across the goalkeeper. Glenn Middleton done brilliant to set it up for him, and we looked a real threat from corners as well. Second half, you know, the delivery that came in, the first half wasn't good enough, the second half a lot better, and just a little bit unfortunate on 1 or 2 occasions not to get first contact. So all in all, you know, we've got to be satisfied with that. You know, that puts us 8 points clear at the top of the table, albeit we know that Raith Rovers have got a couple of games in hand, but it puts the pressure back on them, which is pleasing.
In the aftermath of conceding, obviously, how do you go about calming them down as a manager when, you know, during the heat of the battle, when they're, I don't know, just try to get their foot on the ball again?
Well, I think it's really important. It comes from, you know, repetition and training, and, you know, we put on different scenarios throughout the week. We normally on a Tuesday do some 11v11s, and we put different scenarios within those 11v11s. You know, we break them down into 8-minute blocks, you know, pretend that we're a goal down at one point, pretend we're a goal up with 8 minutes to go, all these different things. So you've got to work on that in the training pitch, and then when these things happen, you know, we speak about, we've got a different scenario where we talk about drawing the game and 10 minutes to go, and how are we going to react to it? Are we going to be satisfied to just take a point, or are we going to really push on and try and get the winner? And the boys have proven, you know, tonight that we're not happy just to take a draw anywhere, whether it's at Tannadice or away from home. And you know, there's been a few occasions now this season already where the players have had to really dig deep and show what they're made of. And the last time we played Dunfermline at Tannadice, you know, Cudjoe comes up with a bit of magic, equaliser, up at Inverness, down to 10 men for half an hour, hang in there 0-0, and then go and get a winner late on. And here again tonight, you know, just shows you the team spirit and the togetherness and how important the squad is as well. That's the thing that really pleases me most. The fact that, you know, we're not relying on any, you know, just a set 11 players. Yes, the team has picked itself recently because those players have done really well and deserve to keep the jersey, but when we make the changes in the second half, the guys who go on make a real impact, you know, show good composure on the ball. The 3 in the middle of the park for the last 20 minutes were excellent: Sibbald, Mockery and Glass. And as I said, the two substitutes, Goodwin and Mockery, combining for that all-important winner.
It's so important for them not to be passive when the game's kind of balanced on a knife edge, and Mockery putting away the goal again like he did up at Inverness, making an impact. Yeah,
definitely. Look, that's what you ask the players to do. You don't make substitutions just for the sake of it. We changed the shape. We went a 4-3-3 as opposed to the 4-4-2 that we were playing for the first hour. I wanted to get more bodies into that middle of the park and try to regain more control in the middle of the pitch, because I thought we had lost it at that point. And we asked Sybil to sit deeper and Glass and Mockery to go and play that little bit higher, and just give them the freedom to go and get on the ball and settle things down. And they done it really, really well. So I'm delighted for the supporters. I knew they'd turn up in good numbers, but I wasn't expecting that many, if I'm being honest. Really cold night, but they're a credit to the club, as I've said before, and delighted that they're on this journey with us, really.
Just looking ahead, I know it's been quite a hectic schedule over the past couple of weeks, so I know you've put an emphasis on wanting to win the cup, but it does give you an opportunity to rotate the squad next weekend.
Yeah, it does. We have got the ability to make changes and freshen things up, and as I've said numerous times, it's not a huge priority for us, this competition, but at the same time, we've come this far and we do want to win it. So I've got one or two decisions to make with regards to players. We'll have a few boys away with Scotland as well on international duty, so that might weaken the group a little bit. We may have to bring one or two younger ones in to make up the numbers, but we'll see how it goes. But whatever 11 we put out, we believe that 11 will be strong enough to go and win the game and take us into the semi-final.